Now let me introduce to you the concept of complementary events. And let's start with just an event A. The complement of event A, I can represent it with an A with a little line on top. That is the complement of event A. And what does that mean? Let me just draw a Venn diagram over here. If this is event A, everything that is outside of A within the sample space will be its complement. So if I were to highlight that area, it would be this. Everything outside of A within the sample space is the complement. So let me just use an example. Let's say that event A is drawing an ace from the standard deck of 52 cards after shuffling it well and pulling out a card. And the probability of that, of course, the probability of drawing an ace would be 4 out of 52 because there are 4 aces. Now, the complement of drawing an ace would be to draw anything but an ace, drawing a card that isn't an ace. Oh wow, my handwriting isn't getting any better, eh? So the complement is just outside here, and there are 48 cards that are not aces. So the probability of drawing not an ace is 48 out of 52. Okay, so far that's really easy, right? So PA plus P not A, or basically its complement, will always add up to 1. And that is basically what complementary events mean. That an event and its complement will always add up to 1. So let me just go a little bit further here. So far I think that nobody's going to have a problem with what I have just said. Let us find, for example, the complement of certain events. Let's say that event C would be drawing a club from a standard deck of 52 cards. Sorry. Its complement would represent, of course, not drawing a club, or in other words, could be drawing a heart, a diamond, or a, sorry, I'm blanking out on the suits here, or a spade. Let's say now that, let's just use other examples, very simple examples. What is the complement of selecting a male student randomly from your class? Selecting a male. The complement would be selecting a female. Basically, the complement will always be everything else but, right? So one common mistake that people make is get mixed up with complementary events and mutually exclusive events. They don't mean the same thing, right? Mutually exclusive means that the events cannot happen at the same time. Complementary means that the probabilities will add up to 1. Complementary events basically make up the entire sample space. So what I'm going to suggest is that you scroll down and you try a few questions and you click on those questions that you want to learn a little bit more with, because they are all attached to videos with explanations. Good luck.